New tonight.
I just saw this big flame.
They survived a bird getting sucked into their plane's engine just seconds after takeoff from SEATAC.
It was more than your average, just turbulence.
It was loud and just scary.
What SEATAC is doing to make sure birds don't foul your next flight. Cairo 7's Gary Horker is live at SEATAC. And Gary, those passengers were supposed to go to Hong Kong. So where are they now?
We found out most of them are spending the night in a hotel here at Delta's expense because that big plane, Steve, is going to be out of service for quite a while. It turns out a red-tailed hawk flew into the engine of that big Airbus, and it happened, as we found out, while airport workers were trying to keep those birds away. This Delta Airbus was forced to land at SEATAC an hour and 8 minutes after it took off for Hong Kong. More than 200 on board felt and heard something go very wrong on takeoff.
Oh, it was a big one. It was a big bump. I mean, it was loud and just scary.
The crew told passengers a red-tailed hawk slammed into a landing gear panel, then it went right through the engine where it burst into flame.
We were taking off and there was just like a huge noise and I was like, uh-oh, and I looked out and there was like this big burst of flame. And I looked at my sister and I was like, did you see that?
Bird strikes are not uncommon at SEATAC. They counted 391 strikes over 5 years, and a Cairo 7 investigation revealed a problem with red-tailed hawks. SEATAC has a wildlife biologist who trapped 13 of them in a single day. Hawks are released in the Skagit River Valley 100 miles from here. The bird-seeking biologist also does everything possible to keep them away. Michael Carter was on board the plane, and as a jet technician, he knew right away the engine's compressor was damaged.
I told the flight attendant, I'm like, are we going back? And she's like, no, we're going to keep going. I'm like, no, we're turning back.
They landed heavy with tons of fuel.
Yeah, the momentum was tremendous. I was thinking, are we going to run out of runway?
A lot of excitement for a lot of passengers tonight, folks. And that jet engine mechanic that we talked to earlier named Michael Carter, he told me not only did the crew handle this very gracefully, including the landing, but technically that big Airbus A300 is supposed to fly all the way to the Asian Pacific with one engine. They landed back here out of an abundance of caution. And we're live tonight at SEATAC. I'm Gary Horker, Cairo 7 News.